everyone, it's Bob. Welcome back once again to Modern Life for the 70s Mind, the Christmas in July edition. If you've seen my channel before, thank you so much. And if you would give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, please give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be even better. So this is my third Christmas in July reaction I'm going to be doing. This time we're going to take a slightly different angle, a different direction on a Christmas song. I believe the first two were religious songs. This one, I believe, based on the title, is going to be a little bit more fun. We're going to be listening to a group by the name of VoicePlay. They're part of what I call my tripod of a cappella groups. We got Home Free, which was the first one that I listened to when I never in my wildest dreams thought I would ever listen to an a cappella group. And I fell in love with them. Then I listened to Pentatonics, and they were crazy good. And then the third one was VoicePlay. Believe it or not, in listening to them, they all sound relatively different, I think. I believe, I've never put myself to the test, but I bet if somebody played one of their songs, I could probably tell you which band they are. I think I know them enough to do that. Each one of these a cappella groups have really impressed me a lot. Definitely have not found a bad one. VoicePlay, though, is probably the band that I know the least. I'm least familiar with. I think I've only done one reaction from them, and that's Aerosmith, Dream On. And that was crazy good. They did a really good job on that. The song I'm going to be reacting to today is from the Nightmare Before Christmas, which I've seen quite a few times. It's been a few years since I've seen it now, but back when I was watching it, if you will, I saw it a good number of times. The song, if I remember right, is sung by the evil Oogie Boogie, who, just how do you describe him? He's kind of a heavy-set guy that's supposedly filled with all these bugs. And what they've done, they've basically kidnapped Santa Claus. And this is the song that the Oogie Boogie is singing to him while he's being held captive. So I think that's a pretty good background. At least I think that's right. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in the final thoughts or something. So let me do this. Let me get my headphones on, and we'll dive right into it, okay? Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. We are back. Real quick, I just want to tell you guys, I really enjoy doing these reaction videos. I probably spend way too much time down in the basement, especially trying to choose what song I want to react to. Because what I'll do is I'll go over all the comments, then I'll look at all the videos I've bookmarked, and from there try to figure out which one. I'd probably be better off just closing my eyes and picking one and going with it. But I always have to overdo it and put a little bit more work into it. But at least I hope I'm choosing the right ones for you guys. All right, so to give you a little background, once again, Santa Claus has been kidnapped by the Oogie Boogie. And I believe this is where he's being, if I remember the song right, he's being questioned or sung to or something. So I assume it's going to follow the movie. So I'm guessing that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and start this, and we'll see how it goes. Here we go.
Well, 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 what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me.
Boy, he's got a good voice for this.
Be the right guy. I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogie man. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong, cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song.
Oh, man. Whoa, did he really just do that? I gotta look at that again.
Cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song.
Oh, man. That is a serious, respectable range that he's pulling off on that.
Well, if I'm feeling antsy and there's nothing much to do,
I might just cook a special batch of steak and spider stew.
And don't you know the one thing that would make it work so nice?
A roly-poly Santa Claus
To add a little spice. Release me.
Okay, you know, I'm going to pause this because I don't think they're going to stop singing at any point. Wow, his voice is so fun. You know, if you followed my videos, you'll know that I really get a kick out of hearing these people that can sing so incredibly low. And watching this, one thing is for darn sure, these guys are having fun, and that just explodes from the screen. It's really enjoyable to watch. So watching this, the first thing, other than the vocals, I'll get into the vocals in a second, but the first thing that really jumped out at me was the use of like colors and light and shadow. Like just right here, this looks obviously the back of Santa Claus's head or something. They got the spotlight, you know, showing off the white in his hair and the red in the hat. And then you got this black background. The whole video seems to be like that. This contrast of light and dark. And the colors aren't just colors. They're deep colors. They're deep red, deep green. No pastels happening in this. And I just think that adds so much for the powerful effect of it. I'm not sure if there are too many people that could pull off this song like, his name's Jeff, right? Jeff did. And I think it's Jeff with a G, not a J. At least I think I'm right. In fact, I could see him singing the Grinch song. You know, he's the mean one, Mr. Grinch. I bet he could really get low on that. Disregard my really bad singing. But yeah, I think he would do a great job of that. And maybe he's already done it. You guys will have to let me know if he has, because I would love to hear that now that I've heard this. Besides pulling off these amazing vocals, the way he's portraying his character is really well done as well. His gestures are like just spot on, and it's like he's acting really well. Do you guys know, has he been in Broadway or has he had some theater experience? Because, man, looking at this, it sure looks like he has. So, all right, let me keep going. We'll finish this off and we'll talk some more. Here we go.
Now you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
You're joking, I can't believe my ears.
when someone shut his up.
I'm drowning in my tears.
Oh, that was cool.
You really are too much.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the best I can. Hit it!
The sound of rolling dice to me is music in the air.
Cause I'm a gambling boogeyman, although I don't play fair.
It's much more fun, I must confess.
With lives on the line.
Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy. Now that'll be just fine.
Release me faster, you will have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin.
You are recovering the position that you're in.
It's hopeless.
This is really fun.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
No. Come on. Where did that note come from? I thought he was going to go up. I actually pointed my thumb up because I'm like, there's no way he's going to go down from there. And holy cow. That last note was nuts. That might be the lowest note I've heard from the a cappella groups. I could be wrong. I don't know music that well, but I do know that was low. Anyone, if you happen to be listening to this song, remember in the 70s, we had those big speakers with the subwoofers that were like 20-inch subwoofers. They were huge. If you were playing that last note in your house and you had those subwoofers on high, it would blow your house down. I didn't even know an analogy I could throw at how unique that low note is. Maybe like if you're a scientist and you discover this new species of animal, it's like discovering this new low note that nobody else has ever sung before. That was crazy. And you know, I got to admit, I do admire the Oogie Boogie a little bit for his love for gambling and his dice that he was tossing around. I have to admit, full disclosure, I've spent a few hours standing next to a craps table, which is always a lot of fun. I don't gamble to lose my house or anything, but it is fun to have a few bucks on the table. And craps is so much fun. If you haven't played it, you got to learn it. It's fun. Anyways, the part where they were all like shadowed. You couldn't really see them except for their shape. And then when they were singing, their mouths, all this color came out. That was really cool. I like that part. And you know what? I'm saying all this stuff about Jeff, but I don't want to leave out the rest of the band here either. The background support vocals were perfect. Even though this clearly was Jeff's song and he owned it and he took every advantage of it that he could, he wouldn't have pulled this off like he did if he didn't have that support from them. So that added so much to it. It's just fun. You know what? This is fun. And I appreciate stuff like that. Not always. Sometimes you want to kind of get some deep thoughts, but this isn't one of those songs. So, all right, let me get my headphones off and let me regroup and I'll get to my final thoughts. Hold on, guys. And now, my favorite time of the day, final thoughts time. Wow, that part I think he did it twice in the song where Jeff hit this really low note, which just, you know how that goes. And then in the same breath, he hits this higher note like that. That was impressive. I don't know if you saw me like shake my head a little bit, like what the heck did he just do? People can hit low notes and, you know, they can hit higher notes, but to do that in a split second was pretty cool. At first, I wasn't even sure if it was him singing that, but after I looked at the video a little bit, sure enough, it was him. Also, I'm going to have to go back and look at the original. The original can't be as good as this. I just don't know how that would even be possible. This was really that good. I mean, everything from start to finish about this performance was great. The cinematography, which I already touched on, was fantastic. The vocals, I don't even have to say anything more about that. And the stage performance from everyone, it was all just perfect, and I really enjoyed that. This was really one of the more, I think, fun videos that I've seen in a while, and not just Christmas ones. I'm talking of all of them. But I want it on record, I do not support the kidnapping of the claws. And I want that on record, by the way, just in case word gets out that I support this type of activity, which I don't. But listen, all in all, this was just a really fun song to listen to. It was well performed, well sang, and well chosen by you guys. How's that? I like that. All right, listen, guys, if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be even better. So thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.